All right, everybody. So in today's video, we're going to go through the concept of of sending your coins between exchanges. So a lot of the times people will say, hey, I got my first coins that I bought here on Coinbase, but I want to trade them and I want to maybe sell them on KuCoin or Binance or trade them for a smaller cryptocurrency on Bittrex. There's a bunch of different things to do here in crypto. So we're going to show you guys how to send coins between exchanges. And the same idea applies to when you're trying to send coins between wallets or from an exchange to a wallet or from a wallet to an exchange. So you'll see I have my Coinbase account open here. If you click your portfolio, you can see the coins that are in, your assets, your portfolio, what you have in here. These are all the coins that I earned strictly from doing Coinbase Earn, actually. So if you guys haven't done Coinbase Earn up here, you could click up here and it'll send you guys to Coinbase Earn. That's besides the point. And then here's KuCoin. So if you guys do have KuCoin, again, this is the first page that will get you guys, that shows up once you guys log in. So here's what you guys do. First things first, you guys are trying to either deposit or withdraw, right? And then here's your deposit or withdraw history. Put in or take out. So if we're trying to send money from Coinbase to KuCoin, click the deposit button here, right? And then you select the currency you're trying to send. This is very important to note. You cannot send different assets to different wallets. And let me clarify. EOS can only go to EOS wallets. You cannot send Bitcoin to an EOS wallet and vice versa. Over here, if we want to submit or deposit Bitcoin, it's going to give you one address right here. One address. You copy this by clicking this button here. Boom, address copied successfully. You have to be very careful. Or you could go like this, double click it and click copy, Command C. You copy it, or you could click this button down here and that'll pull up a QR code that you could scan. Then you go over here to your coins. And so for instance, I actually do have Tezos that I could send. I could go over here, I could type in XTZ, Tezos, and get this address that I want to deposit to. It says XTZ is one of the supported tokens in the soft staking program. Deposit and transfer XTZ to your account, and you'll get the bonus from the platform, and you could check. So you understand that, but, click continue. Here's your address. Guys, read the tip right here. We're going to go through this together. The address is not allowed to deposit other addresses other than XTZ, assets other than XTZ. Any other asset will not be recovered. If I send Bitcoin to this address, it is gone forever. There is no way possible for the blockchain to recover assets that go to a dead address. That's kind of the tricky part about cryptos. You have to be very, very careful. It's like an email where if I send an email to somebody and I'm like, oh crap, that was the wrong person to send the email to, there's no way to bring that back. That person gets the email. And in this case, if you send Bitcoin to this address, it'll be evaporated forever. So be very careful. The deposit transaction will be automatic and the XTZ transfer will need to be confirmed by the entire XTZ network. So when you hear about miners or stakers, what they're doing is this process right here, confirming on the network. That means they're making sure that the money that you're sending is cleared, right? It's not double spent, that it is being processed in the order that it came onto the network. And that's what the miners and the stakers do. And your XTZ will be automatic deposited into your account after 10 confirmations. Every network has a different amount of confirmations. It could be 2, could be 3, could be 10, could be 30. In the case of Ethereum, it's 30 confirmations. And the confirmations are all dependent on the variable different block times. So when you hear Bitcoin has a 10-minute block time, 10 confirmations on a 10-minute block time is going to be 100 minutes. But in the case of Ethereum, which has 15-second block times, 10 confirmations will take 150 seconds. So you just have to think about it that way. And this is address you only use on your own. You can do multiple recharging at the same time. So that one is basically just saying you could send coins here. So we're going to copy this and then boom, we're here on Tezos. Again, how did we get here? We could go to our overview. We could see either our portfolio and click on the Tezos that we want to send right here. We could go home. There's a lot of ways to get to it, right? You could look over here on your dashboard page, or the different coins that you're watching. You could scroll down here on your main dashboard and, okay, so click Tezos and then click send. Enter an XTZ address. Print it in there and it gets a little green check mark. A network fee will be added for sends to XTZ addresses, no problem. Very small fee, probably a few cents. So I go down here. I have 2 Tezos ready to send, or available to send. Send max. I could right here $2 or 2.04 XTZ, or I could say I just want to send $4, and it'll punch up 1.4 XTZ. I could say I want to send $5, and it'll be 1.8 XTZ. And then this node is optional; doesn't really matter. Continue. Here's what you see right here. Here's the transaction details. Here's the amount that you're sending. Again, maybe in this instance, there's no fee. So that's a good look when there's no fee. Sometimes there is a fee. It just is variable depending on the traffic on the network. You right here, if I have Google two-factor authentication confirmed on my account, which I highly recommend you guys do for your account as well, and make sure that no unauthorized people could gain access to your account and strip you of your crypto. So you go ahead, you enter your two-step verification. Boom, click confirm. You want to double check this. You want to double check that this address is this address right here. Double checked. You go very slowly, and you guys won't have any problems that way. So after you put in your password, your two-step verification code right here, you click confirm. And I'm not going to send these over right now. I'm just doing this as an example. You click confirm. Over time, in a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you on this new website, on your KuCoin address or on your whatever, if you're on Bitstamp or Gemini or Trust Wallet, whatever it is, you will see in your deposits a blockchain record. That means that this right here will say incoming deposit from this address at this time with this many Tezos. Boom, you have your Tezos. Then you could go over here. You could click your assets. Click your assets tab, whether it's your main account where you could deposit and withdraw from, your trading account. Go over here. Then you can see all your different assets that you have. And again, there's a bunch of different ways to navigate to this. But the main idea here is sending coins between exchanges and between wallets. Look at all these. There's EOS that you could send, Cardano, Algorand. These are, a lot of these are available on Coinbase where you could buy and then send them over here. And trade them for more Bitcoin. You can do a lot of that as well on Coinbase. So, simple is better, right? Keep it simple. Don't try and confuse this whole thing. Don't try and get too fancy. Just make sure that you guys are going very slowly. You're double checking and use logic, right? I'm trying to send from Coinbase to KuCoin. So I should be depositing, right? Finding a deposit address and then finding a way to send. Oh, boom, there it is. Oh, conversely, if I want to receive at Coinbase from KuCoin, it's just backwards, right? Be sure to select the right cryptocurrency. If you send to the wrong address, your crypto will be lost forever. Again, you got to understand that. Your XTZ address is unique and never changes. Please do not share your XTZ address publicly, or people may see your balances. This is called a public address, but it does mean that if you share this address with somebody else, they will be able to see all of your transaction history. That is the nature of cryptocurrency. It is pseudonymous, not completely anonymous, meaning, if you use one address for these assets, if somebody else had that address, they'd be able to see. So you click understand, boom, you could scan that if you're sending from the KuCoin mobile app or from your Trust Wallet or whatever, or you could copy and paste this. And I go to my Tezos and I withdraw my Tezos. So instead of saying send, it says withdraw. Or I might actually have to do, right here. So you withdraw your wallet, you paste it, the one that I just copied from Coinbase, and then boom, minimum amount. How much do I want to withdraw? It's that easy. I click confirm. I'll have to put in my two-factor authentication address, and we're all good to go, guys. So that is how you send coins between exchanges and between wallets.